Howdy ho. So, today's video is going to be the strip down challenge. And the strip down challenge is basically where you have to talk about something, whether it be like your opinions on what's going on in the real world currently, your life story, whatever. You have to talk about that for 10 minutes without editing it at all. So, I'm sorry if I mumble and you don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But I can't edit this. That's part of the challenge, okay? I'm sorry. But I was tagged to do this challenge by It's Adrian. I'll link his channel in the description. He's one of my close friends. And yes, okay, what time is it? Okay, so I have to stop at 10:40 fucking 5. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna talk about, growing up and realizing, oh, I'm bisexual, and then realizing I feel like a boy, what the fuck? And, being trans and all that shit. So, yes. Right, so, I believe I started having crushes on girls when I was in 3rd grade. I had a crush on one of my friends, and, they never found out. They never found out. I knew they were straight. So I was just like, this ain't gonna work, no. And, but later on, like in the middle of my 4th grade year, my friends and we were having like a little, I guess, game. That's the only word that I can think of right now. I'm sorry. But we were having this little game of like, oh, tell us who your crushes are and all that junk ass shit. So, we formed a circle. We were going to hail our Lord and Savior Satan, and we told all of our crushes, and then they got to me, and I was just like, oh shit, all of their crushes were boys, and am I the only one that has a girl crush? So I told them my girl crush, and then that's how I started getting called a lesbian, but I'm just like, no, I'm not a lesbian, I like boys too, what the fuck? So, this rumor was now going around school saying, oh, she's a lesbian. And I'm just like, no, don't believe those trickery rumors. And so that started, and then it just got all weird, and then I think that's when I started getting a little bit of depression, but not a lot. It was just like, well, this sucks. And that went all through my middle school. Not middle school. I'm so sorry, not middle school. All my elementary school years. So until 6th grade. So this was going on for 3 years of me being falsely accused of being lesbian. And then, nothing really happened between. Nothing all that big happened when the lesbian thing happened, and. I just let it be. I knew I couldn't really do anything about it. So I'm just like, whatever. They're just being dumbasses, And so I went on and did the school stuff. And then one day I'm just like, I don't really feel like a girl. And I haven't been feeling like a girl for a while. So, okay, so a little bit of background. I never was a girly girl in the first place. I never really acted like girl. I was usually in the middle of girl and boy, as in like, acting wise, I guess. But it was in 5th grade where I really started my mindset was shifting over to more of a boy's perspective, I guess. And then I'm just like, is this normal? I have no clue. And I was really confused because I had no idea what transgender was back then. So I thought I was just a weirdo. I thought it was a phase that would pass over, And yeah, no, that's not gonna happen, girl. That's not gonna happen. And so I went through my 5th and 6th grade year being very confused, and it was my 6th grade year. I'm just like, okay, yeah, something's not right. This is not a phase, because usually my phases don't really last all that long, to be honest. But I'm just like, this phase, if it is a phase, what? I was very confused, and I had no idea if anybody else was feeling this way, so, I kept quiet about it. And it was when I was keeping quiet about it was really when the depression set in, and then I'm just like, it basically, like, the depression hit me like a train. it was horrible. But, whatever, it is how it is. And, yeah, it sucked. Oh, by the way, this is all during when I was making YouTube videos, by the way, but it's really far back there. Really far. And, it's really far. Okay, I'm repeating words, sorry. And, let's see. Alright, so, let's talk about how I had to come out. First was my dad, and I had to come out in the most sad way. But my dad saw that I was cutting myself, and this was during Easter. It was on Easter Day I had to come out, and he found out during our family gathering, and he knew that, okay, this is serious, I'm not going to talk about this in front of everybody. So we, after the gathering, it was over, we went back home, and then, my dad talked to me personally, and he's just like, why are you doing this? And then I just broke down crying, because I was just like, shit. And by this time I knew I was transgender, but I was really scared about coming out, because I thought they were going to be all disgusted and all that jazz. But my dad brought up the subject, and he's just like, well, I noticed how you haven't really been acting like a girl for the last year. It's like, are you transgender? Do you think you're transgender? And I'm just like, yeah. So I had to come out that way to my dad. And then when I came out to my mom about being transgender, we were literally driving up to the school, and right when I was about to get out, I turned to my mom and said, hey, I'm transgender. And I shut the car door. So that was kind of funny. So yeah, that's how I had to come out to my mom and my dad. Yes. Actually, okay, and now let's talk about coming out at school. What time is it? Okay, yeah, I'm almost done. This was the longest 10 minutes. It's been the longest 10 minutes it's been in a while. But anyways, coming out at school, as you guys probably would have known if you're my oldies to my channel. Hi, I'm petting your face. But my coming out experience at school did not go all that well. I lost so many friends, and I didn't gain any friends. I just lost them. They're just like, bye, and my close friends, they got a little bit more distant because they were very uneducated on what transgender was, so they thought I had a vagina and a penis. So that was a really weird thing. So how I found out that they thought I had both genitalia, I actually had to go up to them and said, oh, why aren't you hanging out with me? Was it something I said? And then they're just like, well, you told me that you were transgender, so I'm just guessing you have a vagina and a penis, so that's really gross. They're just like, no, you uneducated fuck, no. So I had to talk to them about it, and then they're just like, oh, that's what it is. And then, they slowly got a little bit more there. And, alright, I'm gonna say it. Friends will not always support you all the way through. Lately I had to drop 2 friends because they stopped using my name and my pronouns. Previously they used it just fine. They referred to me as a boy all the time. They used my preferred name. And then one day they were just like, her, Bethany, she, and I'm just like, no, go suck a dick. Alright, bye. Pew. So they're gone. They're in the basement rotting. I'm gonna make hamburgers out of them. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm weird. I'm too weird for this. This is why I usually don't make long ass videos, because I get weird. What time is it? Oh crap, I'm almost done. Alright. It's okay if you have to drop a couple friends, because you know what, they're not doing you any good, so what's the point of having them? Because they're just gonna make you even more stressed out and frustrated. You don't need that shit, You can say bye to Felicia. So, yes, that was my trans-ness, I guess. My trans-ness in all my glory. And yeah, I guess it's my 10 minutes are up. I'm guessing I'm sleeping, but I'm not sleepy at the same time. Glasses. Alright, I'm gonna wear these now. Oh, I poked my eye. Glasses. Alright, so I guess that was it. If you would like to do the strip down challenge, you are welcome to. Yeah. I'm sorry, I've been trying to scream, as in like screamo music, and I fucked up my vocal cords a little bit, so they kind of hurt. So, shit. Alright, so I guess that is it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!